This recording is about the gradebook and all the things that you can do inside of it. So if you take a look in the upper right corner, you're going to notice that you have a series of buttons, and depending on which class you're in will depend on which buttons you have access to. All of them should have this gradebook button. So we're going to take a minute to go into it and take a look at what that gradebook looks like. Now when you enter your gradebook, it's going to be a bit less interesting than the one that I'm going to show you, because I'm going to show you the gradebook for someone who's been taking quizzes already. But when you get in, you should see all of your assignments and the possible points for those and an ongoing grade total. You can see this student has earned 807 of a possible 999 points, allowing them to just barely eke out a B-. So at any time that you're interested in taking a look at your grade, you can go in and see it right there up at the top. This also goes for seeing any grades that you got on individual quizzes or tests. So if you're interested in seeing what you got on, say, the Unit 1 1.10 mid-unit test, it is right here. 24 points out of possible 28. And you'll notice that all these fractions are in blue. That is because they are links. The links for the mid-unit tests and tests are going to be dead ends for you. But the ones for quizzes and test part 2s you can get into. So, why don't we take a look at what is inside one of these quizzes once we open it up. Here we have a Unit 1 1.06 quiz, and this student got a 3 out of 5 on it. So let's open that up. When you open up that quiz, it would look a little different on your side than it does on mine. There's places for me to do things like comments and adjust point values and such. But for you, you will still see the question that was asked. And if you got it right, you'll see that correct answer that you picked. In the case of a question that you got wrong, you will see the question that was asked, the answer you picked, which is wrong, and it'll show you the correct answer. Now since it's showing you the correct answer, that is why quizzes cannot be retaken. This is a great study tool for you folks to use when you're preparing for tests. After you've gone in and taken notes on the course and attempted the homework to have practice, and you feel that you're ready to take a quiz, you can then attempt the quiz, and you'll still get some things wrong on occasion. When that happens, you can go back into the quiz, see what you got wrong, that way you know what to study for. Now that's going to be very important for you when you're taking the quiz in relation to these recordings, because you have to get 100% on the quiz in order to start the course. So for the quiz that you're going to take from these recordings, after you've taken the quiz, you should open that quiz up and take a look at it and see what you got right and wrong. If you have 100%, you're ready to go on the course, and you can start in on the first unit. If you didn't get 100%, take a look at which questions you got wrong. Rewatch one of the recordings and prepare. Now, quizzes will show you which things you got right and wrong. Tests will not. And test part 2s you get feedback on, but not a full feedback that will show you exactly what you got wrong. I will tell you where you had troubles and give you a suggestion on how to go about fixing it. Depending on the difficulty or how close you were to getting it right will depend on how much information I give you for that part that you got wrong. In my algebra course, you are able to resubmit test part 2s for up to full points. So getting in and taking a look at that feedback is very important. In other courses, that is not the case. So you'll have to contact each of your individual teachers to find out what their policies are on test part 2s. If you have any questions about this recording or anything that I showed, feel free to contact me and ask me any questions.